Howdy, Internet. Today we are stringing this lovely Hernandez Bajo Quinto. It has an issue with one of the strings. This G string on the treble side has a little buzz to it. And then me looking at this instrument, I noticed that the nut slot for that string's too low. So we're going to bring up that nut slot and restring this thing. Hopefully we take out some of the buzz. We're going to do a quick fix with a little bit of super glue and activator. Guess it doesn't matter what activator I use. We're going to put super glue in the slot, raise it up, and then shave it back down so where it's a better height. Knock on wood, but I believe on this instrument, after I pull the strings off, the nut will just come right off. So it'll make it an easy job. I don't have to do it on the instrument. I can pull it off and do it. This is taking a set of stainless steel GHS Bajo Quinto strings. These by far are the most popular ones we sell. You can get them on the website in the description. Again, the chat is open, and I do read the chat while I do this kind of work. So if there's anything you want to say, you can have at it. Feel free to talk to me in real time. Here we go. Start by removing all these strings. So on this, I remove them one at a time because the little ends like to tangle each other as I try to remove them. So that's tightened. We don't want to do that. We want to loosen. Now, the last person that strung this, they kind of did these a little bit too long. So I'm going to cut these less, or make these less longer, cut these more than the last person did. It's been kind of a slow week. I haven't had terribly many jobs coming in. None of much interest, more or less. One string out of 10. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. One string at a time so they don't tangle when it comes to this step, removing them from the bridge. Wow, these really ate into the top of it. Now, as my experience has taught me on the last couple of Bajo Quintos I did, we're going back with loop-in strings. Ball-in strings will buzz more on this style bridge. These strings don't have to be this long. Good God. It's still going. This is almost comically long. There it goes. Yeah, The more extra you have that you don't need, the more of the chance you're going to have of your instrument not staying in tune. Each additional wrap around the machine head is just more chance that it can slip. Yeah, we're not going to be stringing it like that. We're going to be making these a little bit shorter. Also, probably more so than other Bajo Quintos because I have this has traditional tuners on it. Those hold the strings a little better. I will want to make sure the takeoff points are good here. So I may have it a little longer than like a standard guitar per se, as far as how much I wrap around the tuners, but not much longer. These instruments are really nice. It looks like there's a combination of like alternating maple and walnut around this purfling. It looks great. The rosette looks amazing too. That's not a sticker. This is the real deal. This is a nice instrument. The other thing I really like about this, I just kind of noticed as I put it on top, it was like, well, it doesn't actually sit flat. It's because the back is hate to call it bowed. That usually implies a bad thing, but no, in this case, the back is rounded. It's amazing, and they got the same kind of purfling on the back. This is a beautiful instrument. Oh, cool! And then they got it like sandwiched here. Nice. Well done. That's that buzzy string. Feel free to ask me any questions. They don't have to be about what I'm doing exactly here. They can be about, try to keep them music related, or maybe even like business related, but wow, this one was wound a mile too. Look at this one go. About halfway. And that was wound around the excess that poked out. No good. Oh, I guess it worked for them. I mean, like if I were to grade them, it wouldn't be a failing grade because it served its purpose, but it definitely wouldn't be an A. We may have a side quest here. I may have to make a cable really quick. What's their question? I can still kind of help them.
Yeah, we do. We got like
Can you remove these? Bajo Quinto.
You fix it Bajo sectors?
Yeah, but this is a Bajo Quinto. Okay. You want me to cut this in half and put the ends on the other side?
Yeah.
Those ends?
Yeah.
Corte and media, and now let's connect all of the the spade connectors.
Yes.
Okay, sí
Starting
sabe.
in the middle. This, and there is welding this.
Okay.
Es todo.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay.
Este está bonito.
Yes, the Mamalone, it's the Hernandez, mucho dinero.
I have two Hernandez.
They're good.
The wood is, la madera es ojo pájaro.
Mhm.
Y otra es nogal.
Oh, cool.
What feature? ¿Qué le iba a hacer a él? ¿Más cambiando cuerdas?
Cuerdas y allá arriba está haciendo buzzing.
Así que es eso. Como que lo está bajando.
Cuando le picas es como
Ok. Como que estamos juntas las cuerdas. Yo tengo uno igual, quiero que a lo mejor no se pueda bajar. O sea, cambiarle el hueso de arriba.
sí, es el hueso,
Porque tiene las líneas de donde va la cuerda están muy juntas. Entonces cuando yo estoy tocando acá, piso, y se juntan más, y así.
es lo que está haciendo aquí.
Can you hand me those spade connectors on your desk, please? Those little red
Red
ones. Yeah. Or anything else on your desk regarding this job.
My Hernandez, 4,500.
Mucho.
Mucho money, eh? Mucho dinero, man.
But they're good. Really good instruments. Okay, so spade connectors on this end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, no problem.
everything.
No problem.
So it's all over the
Okay, ahorita te hablamos.
sí.
I'll be done like right now. You can wait on this. Yeah, okay, good. You don't need to leave. I'm almost done.
Sí, yo puedo esperar aquí. Mira, eso es lo que le decía de la vecina.
Making a custom cable for this. Sorry for the side quest, but connecting some spade ends onto this instrument cable for this gentleman. Love these things.
comprar la bocina original del Bell,
Pero vas a ver, no, si no,
las que tiran, es que sí, y no, las stickers yo lo probé, bueno, con ese cambio la probé, porque tiene esa bocina, entonces no lo de arriba no lo puedes cambiar, ya no tiene la bocina está buena, entonces lo conecté, nomás como música usar, bueno, sí, las bocinas originales, y contacto con nosotros, si sabes cuál es, esas son antes usaban las bocinas, tocabas en un baile, lo que daba el amplificador para adelante, fue de fuerte, era lo que era, subía la gente. Ahora no, ahora sí, el toquito así, trae line out, lo sacas, contra adelante, le das a los medios, y vas para.
Boom, we got spade connectors. It's a 1/4 inch for this gentleman.
okay, $10 por
Está bien. Pero en este te quiero otro igual.
Oh, quieres otro
See,
igual.
he wants another connector on that end
So he
too.
wants a 1/4 inch on this side.
Más que le ponga uno igual aquí.
Yeah, so he wants the same thing going on.
Okay. In that case, it's $20.
All right.
And then I'll put the connector on here.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so the same this.
Are the connectors on your desk, or did I?
Okay, there
Okay,
the
thanks.
1/4 inches.
Yeah. Okay, I see them. Side quest continues. We got to do the same thing to the other half.
Sí, yo tengo un trabajito también con ese problema.
Ooh, this copper is corroded.
No saben lo que les estaba diciendo. No me entendían.
Time for mama clamp. A little bit of soldering off camera. Let's see if I can move this so that the side quest isn't just completely out of view. Quick solder job. This customer dropped this cable off yesterday, so I'm trying to knock it out for him. This is on here. Where is this? Soft jaw pliers. Plastic teeth allow you to not scratch things. Mama clamp. So ooh, that just fell out of my hand. We're gonna start by, it's my favorite part right here. I love this tool. Boom. Perfect. Make sure that's the right length. Actually, that's too too long, so we're going to come back further. We're going to come back to here with it and then cut it shorter. Use mama clamp to even hold the cable. Soldering skills. I don't know how well this is going to stay on the wire. This wire is very corroded. We'll make it work. Here we go. Remove some of the excess here as it kind of melts its way in. That's good. That's good. Wires tinned. Let's make sure. And you'll be surprised if you do this. You'll be surprised how many times you forget to put this on before you solder it. It's like a rite of passage. It's like you're not officially a cable maker until you make a cable and not put that on first. I don't normally like making cables, but I'm making an exception here. Thought I lost the plastic sleeve, but it's in there. Here we go. supposed to be getting a box from them too. Guess not.
Not ready.
Almost. Ask him if he wants me to redo this. Nuevo?
¿Quieres una nueva de esa?
Sí, 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 pónselas. Esos dos.
I got plenty of these. It's all good.
Sí, es mejor. Así que ahora el lunes le traigo los Quinto.
He said next week he'll probably bring you his Bajo.
Okay.
And he's having the same problem. It's like his strings are a little too close to each other on one of them.
Yeah, I'll look at it. We'll see what it takes. No problemo.
Él consigue el huesito o se usa el mismo, ¿no? Consigue.
He said if you could find the bone. Yeah.
The nuts are made of bone on those. I have replacement nuts. I need to see it to see what I need to do to fix it.
Sí, sí.
But like maybe a new nut, maybe not. It just depends on what it needs.
Sí, no, sí es eso. Porque cuando yo lo vi.
We're gonna cut this a little bit shorter.
No deben estar tan juntas.
Did you pay already, Jaime?
Yeah, he asked me to charge it home already, so.
Okay. There you go, Lisa, señor. Gracias.
Thank you,
We have the oil and the grease. I don't have the mouthpiece, but I have the oil and the grease.
Let me get that. Do you know where I can find one of those mouthpieces at?
I have no idea anywhere close offhand other than ordering one. Yeah. I mean, ordering these are the two things. Well, oil and
Yeah.
grease. Thank you. Sorry about that. We're back at it. Doing had to make a cable for that gentleman. Soldering side quest. Here we go. Woo! I'll need those later. Got a future Bob Quinto job out of this too. Oh, that nut's loose. They're good. This could be an easy fix. I need to order tuba mouthpieces. I've never carried those. Those will be definitely on the next order. Excuse you. We have one viewer. Say hi. Or bounce. Or all right. So this comes out ever so gently without breaking it. There we go. Try to do this on camera well. So, for those who are just now tuning in, we have a low nut slot here on the G string on the treble side. So what we're going to do is that gap's large enough to where I'm just going to gloop the super glue in it. This is so much easier when it's away from the instrument. But I'm going to come in here and carefully, I'm going to grab a paper towel in case I need it. Paper towel. Ever so carefully, going very slow. We're going to put a drop of super glue in that gap, like so. And then dab up some of the excess, let the towel pull in some of the excess, and then we're going to come over top with, if I can find it, yeah, here it is. Baking soda. I got a little tool I like to use here, a couple of them. One of them I like to use these flat tweezers. You just grab a pinch of baking soda and then drop it on top of that crack. This acts as our filler. And we can just drop it on top and get it in there nice and good. Now we're going to come back over top with a little bit more super glue. Get that paper towel ready. Just a tiny drop and let it soak into the baking soda. Like that. That's good. Wipe the excess. Just dab it a little bit. We don't need to fill the crack completely, although I kind of filled it a lot more than I intended to. That's okay because we're going to go back in there with the right size nut file and then reestablish that that opening. Okay, so now that we're in this state, blow off the excess, and then we're going to apply a little activator. So we hit that with the super glue activator. I think we're done with chemicals for now. Get this out of the way. Give that a second to activate. While that activates, this is probably unnecessary, but I'm just going to polish the frets well. While that completely hardens, it's probably already activated right now. That stuff works just about instantly, but while it's in this condition, we're going to polish the frets. And some of those, man, there's some deep divots in these. This guy is quite a professional. He plays a lot. Been my customer for a while now. Appreciate him. And this inlay is an actual inlay. It's not a decal. Los Luceros. Yeah, I'm going to try to make up time for the side quest here. Never fails. Hey, if you ever need somebody, start a video. Let's show up in the middle of it. All right, a little cleaner here. The Dunlop 65 I've used in just about every single one of my videos so far. Dunlop 65. Again, we sell this product on the website. You don't have to buy the giant bottle. I don't recommend it unless you string guitars daily. If you own a lot of guitars, the 4-ounce bottle. If you own a couple guitars, get the 1-ounce bottle. This stuff lasts a while. Lovely. All right, let's get a marking of where we need to come down to exactly with the with this nut slot that we just filled. Slide it into place. I like to use shims and a mechanical pencil for this. I set the shims about the same height as the first fret. Also keeping in mind that the mechanical pencil is going to add a little bit of height. That is just about, that's slightly smaller, but if we take in the diameter of the mechanical pencil, I think we'll be good here. Plus we're just doing the one slot. If I overshoot it, I can just refill it again. I'm going to try not to. I don't like doing things twice if I don't have to. So these little shims I just stack so that they're roughly the same. You can use business cards. I've used business cards in the past for this. So they're roughly the same height as that. And we're just transferring kind of the height going over there. Some people use a half pencil. And that's just one way how I do it. All right, and that worked out perfectly. That gives me, I don't know if this is going to come out and focus. No, that's not focusing well at all. There it goes. Maybe you can kind of see the line there. Well, we're going to file that slot down to the line. Okay, so the G strings are 0.046. We're going to grab the 0.046 nut file here. I have a 0.048. That will work. And also, you don't want to do the same size as the string. I start to go a little bit over on this anyway, because if you do it the same size as the string, it's the perfect size, and the string locks up in there. It doesn't move. So if it's just a little bit bigger, the string can move back and forth while you tune it. But you don't want it too big, or else it starts to buzz. So here we are with this one. And we're going to come down to that marker we made. Just of that one string. That's the only string that's a problem on this one. So that's all we're going to work on for now, until basically probably when the customer comes in to get a refret or a level polished crown. All right, so we just file this down and over to the same spot.
Oh, you called the other day, huh? Someone called the other day saying that they painted his car and they put it back together. You say, what's this?
It's our friend, but he got combed. He combed it.
Can we get both of y'all's numbers? We'll get this shit done.
He doesn't give me
We'll start call you like y'all need to know how much it is right now or in a couple days.
And I know he wants these strings. The doctor right there. Hold on. I thought that was.
What's the?
I gotta find the picture he said. Oh my god. It's a specific picture. The doctor strings. Look, it's in the group chat.
The DR.
Right there. I do. 942. Somebody? I know he wants these strings. That's my right one. This is still.
Yeah, what you need?
No, those are 746. I don't know the difference.
You know, come over here real quick. I need a little estimate. So they took this.
Not a high V9s, the next size up are 10s.
Oh.
There you go. Look at this real quick. So they took this guitar part, painted it, and how much it would be like just put it back together.
Well, that's a whole setup and putting it back together, and that's got a void rose on it. $120.
That's it.
Plus the strings, plus anything else that's on.
Okay, we're talking about this.
Yes, tell me about that. What's up with that?
Nothing. Put this on temporary to find out something.
That's all part of the setup. You may want to try to find the right one and bring it to me. Because when I set a guitar, I set the pickup height to a certain height. So if you swap that out, you're going to lose all those professional settings. That's what you're paying for. Partly me to put it together, but also to set it up so it's actually usable. How badly did y'all cut the wires on this when y'all ripped this apart? Oh, I hope not. Where are the electronics?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Let's see that. Oh, yeah, that's not so bad. All right. Yeah, $120.
On top of the.
Plus the strings, plus any other parts you need. Yes, sir.
He wants these, but the nines.
I don't have them right now. I could call and get some, but it's going to take a week. But I can call and have them for this order because it's going to take at least that for me to do that. But I can get IV9s in. I like the strings.
That's really have if we can get a clear one.
Nope.
This one's fine.
Nope. You have to. I don't have any access to those. You would have to find your own clear one and bring it to me.
We should get this one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, leave it with the guitar. Leave your information with him, and then I'll let you know. Give me a week and some change on that. Thank y'all. So I'm thinking about with these streams, adding other cameras to it and kind of doing it in OBS. So, you can kind of see what else is going on. So I don't just disappear while other stuff's happening. You can at least, it'll be like a store stream and not just like a workbench stream, which I think will be cool. Okay, so I filed that down to my line. Try to get you in here to see, but I doubt it'll focus. Filed that down to the line, and now colored the slots in with the pencil for the lubrication, and now it's time for new strings. It took longer than usual because of the side quest, but we're doing it. On Bajo Sextos, I like to install all of them here first. And the skinny strings go on top, just like 12-string guitars. We're Bajo Sextos. So
What would be some good nylon strings for this install?
what kind of guitar is that?
Classic.
The basic entry level Yamaha. The Dunlops or the DRs are great string, or the GHS. Dunlops, DR, GHS. The Earthwoods, they're gonna be the Earthwoods are like bronze colored. So if you want like a nylon, they're nylon strings, but instead of silver on the bass strings, they're bronze. So it's kind of like more of a steel string sound.
Okay, I got you.
And then they have ball in, so they're a little bit easier to install.
I'm new to this stuff, so I'm kind of learning.
What kind of music you gonna play?
Country.
Okay, give them the Earthwoods. We'll do those. Yeah,
Alright, so I don't have to tie them up.
right. Still $20 though, but yeah, you got to time up top. But yeah.
Alright, you can get this one.
All right, cool.
Drop it off here, you take your number down, and then we'll call you when it's ready.
My employee's gonna be stringing that nylon. Yay! Got busy all of a sudden. That's good. That's what we want. I just ran that to the wrong hole. Oopsie.
I'm looking. I've never been in this for like spitball. I'm going to Nebraska.
All these G strings. Giggle. You may want to do that over here so we can share these tools. Or do what you do wherever you feel comfortable. All right, we're going to get it done.
I'll be able to pick it up. I'll do that.
So I'll call you in a bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So you want me to start on this first?
Yep.
All right, I got you. Give it the treatment.
Yep. And do what you can and until I'm going to like string this and then the tool will be ready. So
Whatever that is.
it's a special mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, but you'll never know the,
Oh my God, shit.
yeah.
It's H2O.
Shh. How'd you know?
I didn't know.
No, it's not. It's a secret formula. Shh.
Krabby Patty secret formula on that. I need the orange and the lemon stuff. And the rag. I need the whole kit.
There you go.
All right.
Sweet. And I'll let you use the tool. I'm just about done with this. I just got to throw the strings on. Yep. Oh, my cutters. For this, it's longer than your average string, but shorter than the last set that was on here. Man, those were long. And we do our best to wind these in such a way that the takeoff point leads into the nut slot of the corresponding string. Actually, we can do this one a little bit better. We're gonna loosen that. And go this way on it. There we go. That bounced right back. That worked though. Next string. That's a large string. I have to cut that one shorter in a bit. We'll see how it works. Next string. All right, a couple more strings to tune. Check to see if that that 1G string still buzzes. Hopefully we fixed it. You got to keep resetting. If you play these instruments, you know you got to keep resetting these the loops here. Halfway through, at least in terms of putting the strings on. Comment if you have something to say or questions to ask. I do interact with the chat. I like the noises strings make when you're stringing them. It's fun. I like to keep tension on the string with my right hand here so that it winds tightly around the machine head. Winds nice and cleanly too. Okay, we're almost there. I do not hear a buzz. It's not in tune either. You have the tuner over there? No, I have it. Never mind. Snark ST8. We sell these on the website. Also good for tuning Bajo Quintos. A. D. And an octave lower than that. Just getting close, and then we'll come back and send them home. G. It's the loop ends being seated. That's why I'm not too concerned with the accuracy, because things are going to move and slowly work their way into place. You have to tune these things like 3 or 4 times. It's just part of the job. Okay, so this is C. These are C strings. A, D, G, C, F.
Are you done with the winder?
Yeah, you can use it now. I just finished. Here you go. Thanks. I'm going to push those. Seating these ball ends. You know what this takes when you play these instruments. I have not found a way around this. I don't normally play these instruments, but this one sounds incredible. It's got like good volume, good clear projection. I think this thing would sing with some bronze strings on it, but that's not typically what's used. The stainless steel is the most common ones, although I do sell the bronze ones and install those too. So tune a couple more times, and then I'll play my poor interpretation of the music that's played on this instrument. And I know I'm probably doing more more offense than justice for this thing, because I'm not used to this. But in terms of working on it, it's just like a guitar. It's nothing new. All the same rules apply. It's just like a slightly different guitar. Playing position. That's all, folks.
In a music store.
Thanks for watching.